Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's October 3rd. I'm out here in the wood yard. It really looks like we're in for, probably several nice days, right up until Tuesday evening. It sounds like we'll be getting some rain, or Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully everything's going to work out well with the work crews coming starting on Monday and all. So I'm still trying to get some things prepped for that whole time, so but there's some loose ends I want to pick up, finish before well, today. There's some things I just want to get done. So I have this one basket left, this IBC cage for some firewood, and I'd like to get this one filled up just so I'm done with this project for this season. You know, trying to feel like you've got something accomplished, finished, just helps me feel better psychologically as well. And I gotta say, every time I come out into the wood yard here, you know, surrounded by the forest, we're so blessed being able to go out here into the forest. And I guess one of my big goals for next year is to be able to spend some time out working in the forest, or working around the beaver ponds, or on the new property over on the, where my grandkids are living now as well. I'm really looking forward to that a lot. Being out in nature is just so important, and right now I'm spending so much time in the office and getting things ready for the build, or doing all the work that I've been doing with prepping for doing the demo, the cleanup, the staging for the getting things ready, clearing the spot for where the shipping containers went, hauling in all the stone, getting things ready, and then the shipping containers, and moving all the supplies. Quite a bit. So I do want to accomplish a couple of things today. One is to finish, let's cut up a little more firewood, get that finished, so I could feel a sense of accomplishment with that. I did sharpen one of my chains for the 18-inch Ego chainsaw, so I can get up in the lift again today. So that's Rachet, a whole lot lift. So I can get up there and work, get a little more experience driving the unit around. I'd also like to go over around Pond 4, where the sitting area is, where the Japanese maple is there. I ended up removing a lot of the furniture around there. I've got to put some of that furniture back so I can use the pallets that the furniture is on. So that's another thing I'd like to try and get accomplished today. And then I have more office work and phone calls to make today as well. So those are some of the things I'm thinking about. And but also just trying to appreciate these beautiful days. Before you know it, winter's going to be here. And it can be pretty harsh here. But boy, oh boy, I'm out here today. I saw the fawns a little while ago. Hear all the birds. Just absolutely blessed being here. And so anyways, enough of me babbling on here. Let's see if I can get a little bit accomplished here, and then move on to the next project. Here we go.
The old dirt road we grew up on is paved and lined with houses now. The swamp we played in, ran around, got drained and built up, leveled down. No old barn left, no backyard swing, just driveways, fences, everything. The home we knew is gone for good, but we still see it like we should. We're all getting old and feeling it too. The world keeps changing faster than we do. We had party lines and Sunday grace, now it's smartphones in every face. But we remember how it used to be, when life moved slow and we ran free. Though the past is just a shadow cast, we still carry the way it was. My brothers all are showing age. We used to race, now we turn the page. One's back in the hospital again. We send our prayers and call our friends. We laugh like boys, still crack a smile, even if the calls come every while. We've all got grandkids of our own, and I've held my great-grandson at home. We're all getting old and feeling it too, but there's love in the lines and strength in the truth. We had dirt-stained jeans and firefly nights. Now it's headline screens and traffic lights. But we remember how it used to be, barefoot summers and climbing trees. Though the world moves fast and doesn't pause, we still carry the way it was. What they call old, we call wise. We see the past in younger eyes. They don't know those rotary rings or what a party line would bring. But we were there, we lived it loud before the silence of the crowd. We're all getting old, and that's all right. There's still a fire burning in the night. We built a life on grit and grace, and time can't take that kind of place. So we remember how it used to be and share the stories honestly. Though the world may change just because, we still carry the way it was.
Okay, so I'm here in Rachet, and getting ready to go ahead and get up and try doing a little more cutting up here. I sharpened the Ego chainsaw here earlier. Just trying to get used to it. So I got a double lanyard hookup system here, so I'm just going to go over and hook these up. Bear with me a second. It's got a 22-foot drop on it, fall protection. So if I'm less than 22 feet high and I pop out of this bugger, well, I'm just going to hit the ground. And I'm not wearing a hard hat yet. I'm just trying to get used to the gear and get used to this piece of equipment. But anyways, so yesterday we cut up some material out here. I'm just going to fire up Rachet here. Let it run for a few seconds. And yesterday I went over here and turned off some of those blower branches over there. Then I went over to a cherry. Now my blade was pretty darn dull. Let me just go ahead and just lifting up the jib here a little bit. I forgot to look which way, so I think that this is going to be forward now. By going, as I'm going backwards, this should be going forward. I have to get used to navigating on this piece of equipment, but I'm doing okay. trunks of the cherry tree. I'm just going to go ahead and go up some right now. Oh, got to remember to use the foot pedal. Oh, you know what? I'm a little bit on an angle here, so I'm going to see, can I change this angle some? Yes, that's how it does it. So leveling the platform, I did find the gauge to do that. I feel a little bit tipped here, so I'm going to go ahead and level it again, potentially. Good. Let's see. I think I'm going to want to go ahead here some more. Actually, let's go ahead. I got my wheels turned down there. Yep. I got to look down to see where I'm at down there. Now I should have probably twisted this around now that I think of it. I'm going to go ahead and go backwards for a second. And let's see if I can turn this. I have to get used to all this. Now I feel a little tilted that way, but now, actually I'm going to go back the other way. Now it feels very level right there. Do I want to do it here? Let me see what I want to do here. I think I'm going to want to go up a little bit more. And I'm going to take this off bit by bit, little chunks at a time here. Put my gloves on. Things are a tad wobbly here. Turn this enough so you can see what we're doing here. As I've mentioned before, I'm very nervous up here, but say lovey, we will work with that. have to adjust the oiler on this eagle. Going down again. Gotta be careful I don't land on one of these limbs down here. Some live limbs here. Trying to make it so that if this does come down, it doesn't go down on my tiger down there. Almost feels like it wants to come this way, this bugger here. I think that's going to go now. Let's set it up here. Let's go up first and then push it down some so it doesn't. And let's see, which way is it? I think it's this way. Well, that's kind of bizarre. I got a hinge there and it just doesn't want to go. Okay, I'll go back down again. Just don't want this to come down on what I'm doing here. It looks like it might try to. Let's go back up there again and see. I don't have that camera facing the right direction. Boy, this is just something. Okay. That was a tad scary for him. Well, it was more than a tad scary. Mr. Macho up here. Let's go ahead and pull this back in some. I don't know. I look at this and should I take off some more? There's some good life right up there. I'm just not certain. You know, there's times I want to have something like this work out. But this tree is just about dead. Well, we're pretty close to the tiger, but I don't think we're quite there. Now, could I cut that part off right there? There's still some light there. I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah. We'll straighten this back out. We'll go down a little ways here and decide what I'm going to do. Try to get the cameras set here. All right, so let's go over and see that white birch. Let's go visit that. So I'm just going to swivel around here a little bit. Think about it, I probably shouldn't have done it this way, should I have? Let's see. So I'm not positive which direction I should attack this from. The white birch over here. Go ahead and swing back around over here while I'm driving over there. So I've got Rachet here, the name of this lift, going backwards, and I'm just swiveling around. I got to get around here and see just how I should do this. I've got a couple of lower white birch limbs here. I have a bunch, I have some suckers coming up from the base down there too. I do like how this does move slowly when we're spinning around sideways, especially when any of the lift is up in the air at all. Going to get it straight with the machine first and then decide. Okay, so we're pretty much straight here. I think I'm going to move in backwards over here, and I think what I'll do is I'll go down first. It's probably down far enough. See if I can turn this way. Okay. Let's back up a little bit more. It's probably good right there. The reason I'm starting off low is I believe that as the upper limbs come down, I don't want them catching this and getting twisted around. the collar here. Let's get this one over here. Now that's probably okay. Let's go. Even though this limb would be okay, just so I've got better visibility over here, able to see things better. Okay. Now this is the one that I'm concerned about. What we're going to show here. So this branch here, I've just seen this be the central leader that goes up, and this one's prone to going ahead and splitting because we can get embedded bark here. So if I cut it right there, right off the bat, it's going to peel down and damage the bark there. So I'm going to cut it above, let it peel, fall that way. It should fall right over in that direction. Let's see here. Peeling like I thought. So, let's go ahead. We'll let that be for a second. It's right in the base of the cage here, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now. There we go. And this one, since it's twisted, I'm going to take this one here off. There we go. Beautiful. Sorry about that branch there. Okay, so I've got the white birch down here in the bottom of the cage. I'm just going to go ahead, and I should be able to just go ahead and pull this way and let it just go right down. Boom. Nice. Just back her up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, now we're just going to de-rotate the platform here. I think we're in good shape right now. This is what's got to be done with a whole bunch of the trees on the property. I can see I've got one more over there on that tree that's a real significant hanger. I think I'll go over and get that one here in a second. Let's see. So this is going nice and slow, turning around here. And again, I'm going backwards with this whole process. Turning the wheels at this point. Somehow I got to get a better camera system. No, that is actually better before. Just adjusting the turning. always looking to make sure I'm not climbing up on any logs or anything. I'm probably gonna go up a little bit here. Lots of poison ivy here. So stop me here for a minute. Oh, sorry about that. Here at the tower when it goes down. And I think the rest are up high enough that I don't have to worry about it. And of course I've got some dead winds around over there. Okay. Let's go ahead now. This, I'm trying to remember. Yep. Go down a bit now. Where should I put this? Just dawned on me now. Where should I park this for now? Okay, I think what I'll do now is come down further. Let this sit down. I'll be able to, so when the two upper lifts are down, which they are now. So now it can go into a higher speed. I got it in turtle, but let's, am I up high enough here? I want to make the jib go up a little bit higher here. Because when I go down the angle there, gotta watch where I'm going here. Just got to do turtle now. I said to go turtle, right? Now it'll go turtle. Guess I am all the way down now. Okay, so I was able to get some more wood into that last IBC cage. Didn't get it completely filled up, but I got it filled up enough and got that over with the rest of the wood for right now. Then I did get up in Rachet, the articulated outlet, articulated lift there. Got a few limbs taken down, feel more comfortable with that. I'll still want to get up in there again tomorrow, potentially. And right now I'm out here by pond 4, which is almost dry. My God. I haven't, the last time the water level was this low was when I did all the rework in here in 2010, I think it was, that I laid all the block around for these walls and all. And there's 2 layers of these block walls, so you can see just how far down it is. But I had cleaned off this area over here. I wanted to get more done before I started moving the furniture back over here, but I decided the best thing to do is just go ahead and get things back. So I've got lots of heavy things. I'm trying not to hurt myself. So I've got a granite fish and double fish right here that I've got on the forks of the green machine. I'm going to pick that up in a minute, see if I can bring that over, set it down here. I need the pallets that everything's sitting on, and I can't leave these things out during the winter months on pallets out there where they are. So it's part of the cleanup, part of freeing up some more pallets, and at least getting some of the furniture back over here on this concrete section. Not ideal. I wanted to get more done here. Hopefully next year I'll get the work done here, and I certainly didn't get all the trees out, and I didn't get this smoothed out. I need an extra person to be down in there and guide me, since I can't really see when I'm in the excavator. You're operating blindly, and so we'll do that another time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pick up these couple of granite fish. I've got some concrete turtles and mushrooms that'll go out here as well, and I got some cast iron benches that come out here and some other things. But I just went ahead and set this back down. It was balanced before, and I really want it bottom heavy. So when you're operating by yourself, you want to have the bottom sit down there. I'm going to go ahead, drive across here, see if I can get this set over here, and then bit by bit see what I can get accomplished. You know, we do our best. Try not to break too many things, and see if we can get some progress done and not get hurt. One of my goals. Well, I've gotten some things accomplished today. So this basket, probably was like 1/3 full. Now I got it 3/4 full. But yesterday I did these 4 baskets. The day before I cut up the rounds for these ones. Then the day before that I did these 4 baskets, and those are all the ones I did before. I've got to get them covered before Tuesday at all. So maybe tomorrow. Keep running out of time every day. But we've made progress. We've got a lot of firewood cut up. We're set for this winter, even if it's a very tough winter. I've got to clean the chimney yet, so we'll see how soon I can get that done, but I'll be using Rachet to do that. What else? So I got most of the stuff over from the wood yard. I still have Elon over there, but then what I'll do is I already took the firewood bucket off. There's the firewood bucket over there, and I put the dirt excavation bucket back on, and I piled up the wood chips. So there was a load of wood chips left, so I got that piled up. Then I went ahead, then one of the things I've got to do yet is smooth out over there in the wood yard with the bucket, because you make a little bit of a mess every time I do that, do work in the wood yard. I got the Wolf Ridge wood splitter brought over to the side over there. I'll put the 6-way wedge on there. Next, I did go ahead and get the cast iron benches, the turtles, the turtle bench, the granite turtle bench, and the 2 little like nightstands, the outdoor nightstands, iron and concrete tops on them, and the granite fish and the granite seashell. And so those are out there. It's not pretty, but it's set up at least. So maybe one of these days I'm going to go over there and sit down before the snow flies. And I think that, and I did get up in Rachet and prune the white birch and do some more pruning of that cherry that's in real rough shape. But I am getting a little bit more comfortable, getting used to some of the controls. I'll probably try to get on there again tomorrow, see how I feel about it there as well. Just trying to give myself a little bit more time on it, where I get more comfortable using all of the controls and all. So pretty happy with today's results. You know, bit by bit we make some progress and all. So I guess that's about it for today's video, folks. Appreciate you watching, and appreciate your comments, your questions. I hope you all are staying safe and having a nice fall in the northern hemisphere anyways. And yeah, it's the colors are changing pretty significantly now. Maybe tomorrow I'll get the drone up and take another shot around, because it always looks a little bit different from below than it does on the top, because a lot of the coloration really happens at the upper foliage up there. So maybe I'll get up there tomorrow as well. Who knows? We'll see what we can do. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.